Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you and I'm so glad you clicked on. We are starting another What I Read in a Week, weekly reading vlog, whatever you want to call it. And this week I'm thinking of doing a little bit of a themed. I want to read a ton this week. I really am in such a big reading mood, but I don't know what I want to read. I only have one current read as of right now, which is Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I'm listening to that on audio and it's through Libby. And I have the physical copy as well, but I know my Libby hold, I think, ends in like 5 days. So I think what I'm gonna do, because I feel like this could be the most realistic way for me to do this, is to do a number generator and see how many hours I need to read for the day. But I think I'll only do 1 to 4 just because that's more realistic for me. Of course, I'll go over if I'm able to, but I think it would be fun to do a little bit of a themed reading vlog today. So today is Sunday and it's 1:24 already. And I am writing a paper right now, so I haven't had any time to read this morning. And I do have family dinner night tonight, but when I get home I can always read some more. So I did the number generator for 1 to 4. Maybe I'll do higher numbers on days that I don't work. So on Tuesday I'll probably do 1 to like 7 hours or something. So actually for today we'll just do 1 through 3 for today, because it's so unrealistic for me to do more than that because I don't know how long I'll be at my family's house. All right, let's do a little spin. I would get 3 hours. Okay, so I am gonna try and read for 3 hours today. All right, I'm gonna finish this paper and I'll be back. Hello friends, I have finally finished that paper, much later than I thought. I finished it around 2:10, then I helped Andrew put some groceries away, chit-chat a little bit, and now I am ready to sit and read. But I think I am, just for today, going to read some of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I honestly am not super interested in this story already. I'm only on page 14, but I can definitely see that it's more historical, cozy fantasy, and I'm not sure if that's what I'm in the mood for. So while I'm reading this, I wanted to pick a TBR out for this week. I do think I'm gonna want a thriller at some point this week, so I'm thinking I'm gonna pick up The Family Game by Catherine Steadman. I can start Wayward by Amelia Hart, which is another book on my July TBR. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I picked my July TBR from prompts that I wrote in a little TBR prompt jar. So this was one of them, and I have it available on audio through my library, so I'm going to do a little bit of back and forth with this book this month. So once I finish Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, I'm going to pick this one up on audio and do a little bit back and forth. And then for a little silly romance, I have Happily Never After, which is also my July TBR, and I would love to tackle this week. So ideally, these are the 4 books that I'm going to tackle this week, and hopefully get done and finish by Saturday night. So we will see what I do. I'm going to read Emily Wilde's right now. Hi. It has been 1 hour of reading and I have made it onto page 82 of Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. So I'm reading it relatively, actually pretty fast. Granted, I am listening to it while I'm reading it physically, but I'm enjoying it, but I don't think that this is a book for me. I don't know if I'm a historical fantasy girly. But like, it's interesting. I can see that it's gonna be a very like cozy read and not much action. I did crack open a Red Bull and I'm eating a snickerdoodle muffin. So I'm gonna keep reading. I'll be back with an update probably before I leave for my parents' house, maybe even after, depending on how much I get done. So I will see you all in a little bit. Hello friends, good morning. It is 7 a.m. and I am here to update you guys on last night and to spin the wheel for today. I think today I'm gonna do 1 to 5 hours. I don't have any plans until like 6ish. Before we spin that wheel, let's talk about Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, I am so confused. I have no idea really what's going on. There's just like a lot happening. Like I understand what's happening, but I just don't think I care enough to like truly know what's happening. Which sounds so bad, but like the writing is really pretty and I feel like this could be a really good book for some people, but it's just not for me. I'm very bored and I'm not loving it. And if it wasn't for this, and if I wasn't already 200 pages in, I would probably DNF this, I'm not gonna lie. And it's not because it's bad, it's literally just because it's not for me. Like, this is definitely a good book. Like, good writing, it has a fun plot. I don't care. I have the number wheel up, so it's ready to be spun. What it'll be. I'm hoping I get like another 3 again, or maybe 4. Really don't want 5. Okay, I got 2. So today I have to read for 2 hours, which is very doable. I'm just gonna do the timer on my phone since I'm gonna be at work. Hi friends, little update. I'm home from work and I have 38 minutes left on the timer. And I think I'm gonna be able to finish Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia in like 20. So that's what I'm gonna be listening to while I make sangria. I have company coming over tonight, so I'm making some yummy sangria. I've never made sangria before. This is my mom's recipe. But anywho, I literally have like 17 pages or 20 something pages left of this. I'm not quite sure. I'm actually gonna read after I make the sangria, after I shower and whatever. I'm gonna start reading Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. That is the next book on the to read. So I'm gonna make this really quick. Pop it in the fridge, let it cool, because I think they're gonna come at like 5 or 5:30. So I'm gonna do that right now, finish the book, finish the timer, but I'll update you guys tomorrow morning on whatever I get up to. So hello everybody, I just finished reading Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and I think I'm gonna settle on a 2.5 star for this one. It really wasn't anything to do with the like writing or like it was just not for me. I found it a little bit boring, dry, and I did feel like it was like a lot of writing. Like I feel like there was just a bit much going on. I don't know, I just don't think it was a book for me, so I'm gonna settle on a 2.5 star rating for this one, but don't let that like deter you from reading it, because if you love a cozy fantasy, cozy mystery fantasy, anything like that, then you may really enjoy this. I just was not a book for me, but that's okay. I still have 19 minutes on the timer for today, but I'm about to jump in the shower, and after the shower I'm either going to start Happily Never After, or I'm going to start The Stranger in the Lifeboat by Mitch Albom. My sister really wants me to read this one. I don't know really anything about it, but it's super short and could be an easy read, but I'm leaning more towards this one right now since it is on my July TBR. But I think after Happily Never After, I'm going to pick up Wayward, and then we're going to pick up The Family Game, or vice versa. Who knows? I'm going to get some stuff done. I will talk to you guys probably before my friends get here. Maybe a little update on this. Definitely when I finish the timer, I will check in with you guys. So yeah, I'll see you then. Hello friends, it's the short little bit later. First of all, I lied to you guys. I started Wayward, but the timer is done, so I read for my 2 hours today for this video. Didn't get too far into this, but I'm gonna keep reading because it's only 5, and I think my friends are coming like 5:30-ish probably. So I'm just gonna sit here and read. I did say I was gonna start Happily Never After, but I don't know what it was about this, but I wanted to start it. I don't know anything about it, obviously, yet. I see that it's following 3 different point of views, so that's going to be interesting to see how this all come across. It's 3 different centuries as well, so we shall see. There's one in 2019, there's one in 1619, and then there's one in 1942. So I'm interested to see how these all connect and how this book goes. I've heard really, really, really good things about this. I think it's more of like a historical literary fiction book, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm gonna keep reading this. I probably won't update again today. I'll update you guys in the morning. If I do update you, it'll probably be pretty late, so we'll see what I get up to. Hi friends, good morning. It is the next day. I had so much fun with my sister and my friend last night, but I did do some reading after I finished the 2-hour whatever. So originally I was on page 22 and I ended on page 60. So I read for like 45 minutes after the fact of finishing the timer. So I'm actually really interested about this book. It follows 3 women from different centuries, and they all have like some sort of connection to nature, and they all have pretty bad experiences with men, or just like a rough like life growing up. So it's actually very interesting. I don't know what it is about it. I think the writing style is really, really, really good. So I'm definitely enjoying this, and I'm excited to continue it and potentially finish it today. 7:30 in the morning. I literally woke up like 30 minutes ago. We are going to spin the wheel. So I'm gonna do it for 10 hours today because I don't have anything planned besides going to a little store with my friend Princeton. Okay, we got 8 hours today. That is so exciting. Yay! I'm actually very excited to be reading. I'll definitely be able to finish that book in that time. I mean, this book in that time. So I'm going to either make a coffee or have a Red Bull, and then I'm gonna go ahead and just start reading. I think I need a Red Bull. Let's crack one open. Yeah, that's what I need. Hello friends, first hour update. I am on page 125, part 2 of this book, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a really interesting concept, so excited to keep reading it. I have like 200 pages left, I think. This is like roughly 320 pages. It's only 8:54. Anywho, just wanted to update. I'm really liking this book. I don't want to say too much since it is more of like a character-driven book, but I'm really liking the 3 female main characters and the different point of views in the different timelines. It's very interesting. Hi friends, I have officially gotten to part 3 of Wayward, so I'm on page 213. I have about 5 hours and 30 minutes left. I know I need to like kind of get ready soon. I don't know when we're leaving to go to this store, but Princeton's gonna text me when he's on his way. I'm 66% done, so I can finish this book in roughly 2 hours. Like a little over 100 pages left, so I'm gonna finish this book today. And I think after it, I'm definitely gonna need something lighthearted and easy because this book is a bit harder. Not like hard to read, but it's sad in some points. So anywho, we're making some good progress in this. I'm excited to finish it. And then move on to something happier. I think what I'm gonna do is read Happily Never After because this book is less than 300 pages. It's 275 pages. So I could probably finish this today as well if all goes to plan. Hi guys, I totally forgot to film while we were at the little store, but it was so cute. It was like a little children's store, and I did in fact purchase a jelly cat or two. Anywho, allow me to show you guys what I got. So I did end up getting 2 because I couldn't resist. The one that I went in there for was the rainbow. Literally, tell me this isn't the cutest thing ever. I love these little things with the little arms. They're so cute. And it's a gelato. It's literally gelato. I got this little guy too. I'm home now and I had so much fun. It's only 12, so I wasn't gone for too long, but I am gonna make myself lunch here and also keep reading Wayward. I'm gonna listen to it while I make my lunch, so I can just get a couple of more minutes in. I'm really enjoying it and I'm really excited to finish it actually. So hello friends, it is a little while later. I just finished reading Wayward and absolutely enjoyed it. It was definitely check for trigger warnings because there is topics in here that could definitely be hard to read for some people. So definitely give those a look. But I thought that it was such a well done book. The writing was so good and I'm just really impressed by it. I think I'm gonna give it a 4 stars, which is totally unexpected. I'm so happy that I picked it up, and I'm glad I put it on my TBR. And it was actually perfect because the prompt that I got when I picked this one was a book with an animal on the cover, and this actually had so much to do with like nature and animals. Anyways, so we finished this book at the 4-hour mark pretty much. Well, almost the 5-hour mark. I still have 4 hours and 10 minutes of reading. I can't do math. We've been reading for 4 hours and 50 minutes. Or is it 3 hours and 50 minutes? It's 3 hours and 50 minutes. So it took me 3 hours and 50 minutes to finish that book, and so good. So happy I picked it up. I would definitely recommend, but definitely check trigger warnings with like pregnancy, other stuff. But overall, really good book. I really enjoyed following the 3 female main characters and their life story and seeing all of them come together and connect at the end. Had a really good ending. So I'm very happy with it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna start Happily Never After. I'm gonna give this a start and see how far I can get into it. I think I'd definitely be able to finish it in 4 hours. We are doing really well on reading and hours. It's definitely a difference because my screen time was becoming a big problem. and I wasn't reading nearly as much as I definitely could. So it's nice seeing that if I literally just put my phone down and sit and read, I can read books very fast and get through my physical TBR because I have so many books that I haven't read. So yeah, this has been really nice. A nice little challenge. We're only on Tuesday, day 2, or is this day 3? Day 3 of the challenge, and I've already finished 2 books. It's really good. So I'm gonna go ahead, give this a start. Hello friends, I'm taking a little break from Happily Never After, just for like 5 minutes. I'm on page 108, so making some progress. I still have 3 hours of reading, so that's cool. I'm liking Happily Never After. It's definitely not a favorite of mine. It's definitely a bit like, it's giving rom-com, and I don't know if I was in the mood for rom-com, but it's definitely not a bad book. I think it's quite funny sometimes. Although I have gotten to the part where they're like a lot more physically connecting rather than emotionally, which is fine. I didn't expect this one to have very much emotion to it. But it is kind of repetitive in the way that they just keep going to weddings and like objecting. And I mean, like, they're funny, but I think we've been through 3 by now, and I'm just like, okay. Hello friends. We have a little bit of an update. I have officially 2 hours left, and I have like 80-ish pages left, so doing really good on this. It's definitely not my favorite book, but it is, however, a really quick read. Like, I'm flying through it, but it doesn't have much depth, honestly. It's pretty repetitive. I'm not loving it. The female main character, like, it doesn't believe in love, and I'm like everything she describes is literally love. She just like doesn't want to call it that, and I'm like, girl. And we're kind of at like a friends with benefits type thing, but like he doesn't want to do friends with benefits because he likes her, obviously, and she's like, It is almost 6 o'clock right now, so I'll definitely be done with reading by like 8:30 or 9. But yeah, this is the book I'm going to start after I finish this. Hi friends. It is not very long later. It's 36 minutes later, and I finished the book. I didn't like it. I think I'm going to give it a 2.5. I feel like there was like 0 emotional connection in this book. It was straight up physical the whole time. But however, I do still have an hour and 23 minutes of reading to do tonight. So it is 6:40-ish, and I'm going to start the family game. Hello friends, it is 9:09, and I have finished the reading for today. I read 8 hours in total, and I finished 2 books and started a 3rd. This is actually really good so far. I'm really interested in it. It's giving family drama, lots of secrets, probably marital issues eventually. Don't have like a lot to say since I'm only 100 pages in, but it's very interesting, very fast paced, gripping, really enjoying. So that's gonna be it for today. I don't know how many hours I'm gonna do my wheel for tomorrow. Probably 1 to 3 or 1 to 4. But I do have work tomorrow. I will be up at like 7-ish to spin the wheel and let you all know. and we will see how tomorrow goes. But today was very successful, and I'm excited to see what the rest of the week has in store because it's only Tuesday. And I'm gonna be doing this until Saturday, so it's really exciting. Anywho, I will see you guys tomorrow morning when I spin the wheel. Hey friends, we're doing a really quick good morning and happy next day, but I have to leave for work in literally 2 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and do it for 5 hours today because I think that is doable, right? Let's spin. Okay, we got 3 hours, which is totally doable for today. Now I need to leave. I have to go to work and I will be back around like 3:45. So we will chit chat then. Toodaloo. I'll probably read an hour at work of The Family Game and I'll probably finish it today. Bye! Hello friends, I am home from work. It is now 4:15 and I was able to read at work for an hour and 7 minutes. So I still have an hour and 53 on the timer, but I wanted to give you guys a little bit of an update on where I am at with the story. So I am on page 178 and it is picking up a lot. I mean, okay, it's been like a really good paced story so far. I'm really entertained by it. I have zero complaints. I'm really interested to see where it goes. I'm loving the family drama, the rich people drama. I'm not feeling like thrilled by it, but I'm very interested to see where all of this is going to connect and come together. So I don't know when I'm going to start after it, but I do plan on picking up another book tonight, even though I don't have that many more hours of reading left. But I'm definitely going to finish this and then probably pick up either The Stranger in the Lifeboat by Mitch Albom or a romance. I'm unsure right now. I finished The Family Game by Catherine Steadman is complete, and I think I'm going to end up giving it a 3.5. I really enjoyed this. Lots of drama, twists and turns. It was a little bit predictable, but not in like an annoying way, in like a way that it wrapped up nicely. Well, not nicely, but it wrapped up. If you're looking for a thriller with rich family drama, lots of secrets, lots of characters, this is definitely one that I would recommend. I think I'm gonna settle on a 3.5 star read, but it is time to pick a book. I don't know what I want. Love Unwritten could be good. Do a novel love story. If we go up, I have some more romance to choose from. And I also don't know if I want to read a physical book or if I want to read my Kindle. This one, the problem I'm having with it is just it's so thick. And like I know I'm going to eat it up and I'm going to love it because it's Lauren Asher. This is an option for sure. I could also read Not in Love, but I don't know if I want to bring this copy to work tomorrow because I mean, I think it's gonna be great, but however, comma. I could read The Summer Romance, but I literally just got this book. I really think I want to read this one. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and pick up Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan, or Monahan. I feel like this might be the move right now. And then on audio, I am gonna start The Stranger in the Lifeboat because I have this available on audio through my library. So I'm gonna pick this one up on audio, this one up physically. I'll read this one at work or whatever, and I'll just read this one in my spare time. And I think I'm probably not gonna update you guys again tonight, just because I'm probably only gonna read for like a little bit and then go to bed here shortly since I do have work in the morning. But I surely will be back in the morning to spin that wheel again. I think tomorrow I'm only going to do 1 to 4 hours of reading, so we'll see what I land on, see what I have to do, but I will see you all in the morning. Hello friends, you guys are currently propped up on my bed, so if it's a little bit wobbly or crooked, that is why. But hi, good morning. It's the next day. I didn't read literally at all last night. I mean, after the timer went off and I finished The Family Game, But it is the 4th of July, so happy 4th of July. But let's spin this wheel, shall we? I think I'm just gonna go for 1 through 4. Solid. I got 2. So I have to read for 2 hours today, which I think is very doable because I can read for an hour at work. Hello friends, I am home from work and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a reading update. I did start both of these books today. So I'm on page 29 of The Stranger in the Lifeboat. I don't have too much to say about this. I am very interested as to where it's going to go, how it's all going to connect together, how all of these people in this lifeboat are going to realize who is in this boat with them. This is categorized as Christian fiction, mystery, religion. I also started Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan? I don't know how you want to say it or how it's pronounced, but I'm also on page 28 of this one. I found that I'm reading this one kind of slower, but I've also was only able to read today for 33 minutes. I still have an hour and 27 minutes of reading to do, which I will be doing tonight after we get home from Adrian's parents' house. But yeah, it's the 4th of July, so I knew I wasn't going to get too much reading in today, which is why I'm very glad that I only had 2 hours to read. But now I'm going to eat a little snack, and then we're going to head out and have a good time. Hello friends, it is the next day and I did fail my reading challenge last night, but I woke up this morning at 7:30 and started reading immediately. I am focusing on The Stranger in the Lifeboat today. I haven't spun the wheel yet, so I wanted to come on here and spin it for today. I do have a little bit of school that I need to get done, but it doesn't seem like it's going to take me too long, so that is something that I need to factor in today when doing the spinning. I don't have any plans tonight, so I think I might do 1 to 7 hours. Okay, so we're going to do 1 to 7. Okay, we got 5 hours. I'm gonna finish up the reading from yesterday. So technically we're gonna be reading today for 6.5 hours, but I've already done 1 hour. I only have 35 minutes left on my timer from yesterday. Hello friends, looking a little bit rough, but we have completed the 36 minutes and I want to finish this book literally right now. It is so good. I'm on page 194, less than 100 pages left, and I'm really liking it. It's very mysterious. All these people are on this lifeboat trying to live, and it's just going like one by one. So really good, really enjoying it. I am scared to see how it's gonna end, honestly. I just read and finished The Stranger in the Lifeboat, and this was so good. It's so well done. It was beautifully written. Obviously this is Christian fiction, but there was also a mystery element in here. There was a lot of like life lessons. It was just very beautiful. I don't know if I want to rate it, because I feel like this isn't like typically a book that you could rate, so I think I'm just gonna go no rating with this one. But now I have 4.5 hours left of reading today, which is stunning. I also looked at my assignments and they don't look too difficult, so I should be able to finish them still by 12 if all goes according to plan. Hi. I have quite the update for you. I don't actually remember the last time that we chit-chatted, but I finished all of my schoolwork by like 1:30, unfortunately, so we got a little bit of a later start to reading today. So I started at 2. I've been reading for about an hour and a few minutes. And I started The Love of My Life by Rosie Walsh. And this is supposed to be like a mystery thriller type of book. I'm very like intrigued by it, but also I'm confused where I am right now, and I'm on page 76, so I feel like I should have a little bit more of an understanding. From what I'm getting, Emma is the female main character and Leo is the male main character. They have a daughter named Ruby, and Emma is diagnosed with cancer, and she is battling that and recently was told that she doesn't have it anymore, that she survived it. And Leo and Emma are married, but there's a mystery man somewhere in this novel, and then there's also a man kind of watching their house, and Emma is noticing it. So that's where we're at right now. I don't know where it's gonna go, but I still have 3 hours and 21 minutes left of reading. Hi friends, it is the next day and I failed yesterday's. I wasn't able to complete yesterday's reading. I have 1 hour and 59 minutes left of it, so whatever we spin on the wheel this morning, I'm just gonna add it to yesterday's. My sister ended up calling and we ended up hanging out, so that's what we did yesterday. And I'm doing 1 through 4 because I have to add 2 hours on anyways. If I get 4, it's gonna be 6. And that sounds about okay. So, what is it? What's it gonna be? Damn it. I got 4 hours. Okay. Okay, so I have to read for 4 hours today, including the 2 hours from yesterday. Hopefully, maybe we can finish 2 more books today, honestly, if we pick a short one. I'm still reading. I don't think I ever updated you guys. I'm still reading The Love of My Life. I'm over halfway done with it now. Okay. So I'm on page 190 of The Love of My Life, and I'm still not like loving it. It's definitely more interesting now, but I'm definitely gonna finish it today. So hopefully that goes smoothly. But I need to pick another audiobook in case I finish this at work, and then I'm gonna bring Summer Romance to read as well. Just get a little further in. But those are the updates. I'm gonna leave now. I will see you all once I get home, which may be earlier rather than later, depending on how I'm feeling. Hello friends. I came home early from work because it's that time of the month, but whatever. Not feeling the best right now. I only have an hour left on the timer from yesterday, so I still have 5 hours left to read today. It is 11:44 right now, and I am almost done with The Love of My Life. It got really interesting at the like page 200-ish mark, so I'm having a good time with it. I'm almost done. I'm excited to finish it, and then I think I'm gonna sit and just read Summer Romance for a little bit. I'm about to put some cookies in the oven and lay down on the couch for a while because I don't feel well. So that's what I'm going to do. I will see you all in a little bit, probably once this first timer is up, and then we'll switch to the timer for actually today. And I won't fail today, I swear. Hi friends. I'm about to start the second timer for today to start the 4 hours of reading for actually today. It is 12:52 right now, and I am 92% done with The Love of My Life. I have about 30-ish pages left, so I'm gonna finish that up really quick and start reading something else. Hello friends, I have officially finished the timer for today. Read for actually a total of 6 hours, but just for today the actual one was 4 hours. But I was able to finish The Love of My Life, and I actually started Hello Stranger. I don't know if I updated you guys on when I finished this, but oh yeah, I finished it like right after the 2 hour mark for yesterday's reading. So I don't think I updated you, but I ended up rating this a 3 stars. It was okay. I feel like there was a lot more than just thrill in here. There actually was like very little tiny bit of thriller. I feel like this was marketed wrong. Honestly, I feel like it's more of a mystery with like women's fiction and like literary fiction and like romance. And then I started Hello Stranger by Catherine Center, and I'm not loving this book. I am on page 287, so I'm almost done with it. I'm gonna finish it up and then I'll do the wrap up for the video because I'm literally so close to being done. There's no point in me stopping right here. But I'm honestly not enjoying this as much as I thought I would, because I love Catherine Center. Her writing is really, really good. But the female main character in this book is really, really delusional. The romance is cute, but I also feel like it was kind of hard to like form a connection with them, because in this book the female main character has a accident happen and she loses the ability to recognize faces. So she doesn't know what this guy looks like, and she's trying to figure out how to go about life without recognizing faces again. And she's a artist, so she's a portrait artist, so she draws faces for a living. So she's trying to get past that. I just feel like it's a bit hard to connect with, because she's very delusional about, like, she was delusional before the face blindness, but like even after the face blindness she's like even more delusional, because she's like thinking that like she's gonna marry this guy, or like she's in love. I feel like the romance just isn't hitting for me. I feel like if this was just a women's fiction, character growth, whatever, I feel like I would like it more. But since it is a romance book, I'm not connecting with it. But it's not a bad book. I just don't think that I'm loving the main character, and yeah, I'm just not loving her. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna finish this book up really quick, and then I'll do a wrap up of all the books that we read, all of the hours that we read, and end this video. So I'll be back once this is done to chit chat. Hello friends, I am here to completely wrap up this video and talk about all the books that I finished and how many hours I read. I just added up everything, and I read for 25 hours in these 6 days, which is insane, and definitely why I read as many books as I did. So let's talk about them. We'll go backward. Okay, so the first book that I read was Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies, and I rated this at 2.5 stars. Didn't love this. It was okay. I just don't think it was my type of book, which I definitely discussed in this video, but not a cozy mystery fantasy type girly, I guess. I'm more of a high stakes fantasy reader. And then I read Wayward by Amelia Hart, which I actually really enjoyed. I rated this a 4 stars. And then I read Happily Never After by Lynn Painter, rated this a 2 stars. Did not like it, didn't love the characters or the plot, found it pretty repetitive, so this one was a flop, but still happy I read it. And then I read The Family Game, which was actually really entertaining. I give this a 3.5 stars. I really liked this one. Lots of drama, family drama, rich people drama. The twist was pretty good. It was predictable, but like in a good way. Like it wasn't an annoying prediction. And I read The Stranger in the Lifeboat, which I really enjoyed. I am not giving this a rating because I think I talked about it in this video at some point, but I just feel like this isn't really a book that I can put a rating on. I just don't know what to rate it. It was really good though. I really enjoyed it. Very mystery aspect on top of the Christian fiction. So had a fun time with this. And it was a really fast read. And then I read The Love of My Life, which was a 3 stars. Didn't love this book, but didn't hate it. It could have been, I feel like, a lot better if it wasn't marketed as a thriller. I feel like it's more of a mystery plus fiction. I don't know. There was a lot going on in this book, honestly. It was good. Not the best. And then we finished Hello Stranger to end off this video. And this was a random one I picked up. I was going to read The Summer Romance by Annabelle Monaghan, but I ended up picking this one up instead. I don't know why. I don't know what brought me to this, but I'm giving this a 3 stars. I just really don't think I liked the female main character. I also really didn't like the ending of this, honestly. It was super flat. I wasn't into it, which is unfortunate because I love Catherine Center, but this one just wasn't for me, which is totally fine. But those are all of the books that I read in this video, and that's a little bit crazy. And now I know that if I literally just read, I can finish 6 books in 6 days. Or is this, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 books in 6 days. This is definitely not what my typical week looks like, but very impressed by it. And now I'm happy that I have all of these books off of my physical TBR. I'll definitely try and do something like this again, probably in like a few months, because this does take up a lot of time. Obviously, 25 hours of a week is a bit much on top of work and school and social life. So these are all of the books that I read, and I will see you guys in the next one.